Hello again. Now today, something a little bit different. I don't usually play records all the way through for copyright reasons, but this is a rather unusual single-sided record, which is not a one-off, but it would have been a very, very small pressing. And you'll understand why when you hear it. So I'm not going to talk about it because basically everything I know about it is on the label which I will show and actually on the record itself.
Friends and colleagues, what I have to say is something upon which I feel very deeply and very sincerely. I might have written to you the actual words that I'm about to speak, but someone has said, and I'm inclined to agree, that the written word killeth, and so I have chosen this more intimate method of getting into contact with each of you on the matter that I have in mind. Naturally, I would have preferred to have greeted you all in person, to have shaken you by the hand and said my say to all in turn. But this, of course, is not possible. So now I crave your attention just for a few moments. My message to you is, from first to last, connected with Great Britain's conquest of the World Trophy for 1933. This is a subject about which you will have heard a great deal recently, and will continue to hear more until the peal of bells, the hooters and the cheers proclaim that the old year is out and the new year has been ushered in. I want these sounds of rejoicing at the year end to find their echo in the heart of every man and woman in the organisation. But I want their import to be of a very different nature. I want these glad and exultant sounds to be identified with a great British victory in the World Trophy competition. I want us all to greet the new year with joyous enthusiasm and the proud knowledge that Britain wins for the second successive year. I deplore the limitations of this instrument in conveying to you all I have to say and all I feel in my heart concerning Great Britain's destiny in the World Trophy competition. And I can but say that by winning the trophy in 1932, the British company and every man and woman therein placed themselves in a pinnacle of fame that evoked the admiration of all the 42 Electrolux companies throughout the world. Our 1932 victory gave proof of the incomparable selling power of Britain. Messages of congratulation poured in from all quarters, not forgetting that from the keenest and most audacious of our rivals, the United States of America. The USA had up to that time won the trophy twice in succession, and with one more victory to their credit, would have claimed the trophy as their own permanent property for all time. So much for the past, and now for the present. With only a few days in 1933 before us, we find ourselves leading the entire world once more. And curiously enough, or perhaps I should say seriously enough, the United States are dangerously close on our heels, breathing the fire of wild enthusiasm in their efforts to catch us and beat us in the home stretch. This is a momentous time for you, for me, and for the British Electrolux organisation. The efforts you've made for the past 11 months have been superb and unexcelled in any other country. From the bottom of the ladder, you have lifted the British company until she stands in the very topmost rung. I have earnestly appealed to you as Britishers. Are you going to permit the Americans to beat us on the post? Are you going to let months of superb and supreme selling stand for naught at the final count? Are you content to let Great Britain be second to anybody? There is only one rightful place for Great Britain among the conquerors of Electrolux countries, and that's at the very top. With your wholehearted and unstinting support, with your personal and solemn pledge to do your damnedest to beat all comers in the race for sales, every day, every hour, and every remaining moment of 1933, I feel supremely confident that this year will be another victory year for Great Britain. I'd like to hear your reply to the following questions. The louder you shout, the better I shall hear. Do you want Great Britain to win the World Trophy for 1933? Do you want America to win it? Is there any other country in the world that can beat Great Britain? Do you realize that only your best results will promote a British victory? Will you go out today, tomorrow, and every day and do everything in your power to produce the best results? I thank you. I feel now that I have the complete and united backing of the finest body of selling men and women in the world behind me. I am indeed a happy and lucky man, convinced and certain that each and all of you will be loyal and unswerving in your support of the British cause, that you will seek as never before to surpass even your previous best in the crucial days that are to come. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincere wishes to you all. Good luck.
The label is very hard to read, but it appears to mention the word Electrolux, which is the company mentioned on the record itself. The rear of the record is just smooth and flat, though it does appear to have been pressed rather than made on a record lathe. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks again.